Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Friar Chuck here, and I am back with the next episode of Red Sox franchise here in MLB The Show. It's been a little bit since I recorded, so I'm not 100% positive what happened. I think we played this game against the Yankees, which was a 4-2 loss, which Reed Detmers took, or maybe we played. No, I think it was this one that we played because we wanted to get a game in with Detmers. Let me look at the box score, see if I remember that. We also had Marcelo Mayer make his debut, which I think was probably not this game because he's over 4. So I don't remember what exactly we did. I don't remember what game he made his debut in, and it's been a while. I really don't remember what happened. I had a collection of videos stored, and so I wanted to kind of make a. Hold on, give me a second. We'll find out. Let me kind of get to the end of that. Let me go to my videos. Okay, so it was actually not that game. It was this game, I believe, that we played. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and we'd made some bullpen moves and traded for David Fry. I remember that too. Oh, yeah, I mean, we Garrett Whitlock out of the rotation. Okay. Yeah, I'm all caught up now. So, um, yeah, let me go back over the roster real quick so I'm not confused. Crochet, Hook, Crawford, Hertz, Detmers. We sent Whitlock down. Walker Buehler, Herman Marquez, Brian Bello. Actually, I think it's Bello. It's Spanish. And Luis Rodriguez are all down in AAA. In the most recent roster update for this, Whitlock is actually a reliever, and they've adjusted his stamina to make it that way. Also, they in that game made the move officially to put Alex Bregman at third base, and they brought Rafael Devers overall down to like an 82. So I keep seeing Rafael Devers come up on the trade block, and it's the dumbest thing. And so far this season, he has 8 home runs and 18 RBIs. He's, of course, last year was one of the best of his career. We're hoping he gets back to that. Marcelo Mayer did, I believe, move into the starting lineup at shortstop. We sent Roman Anthony back down to AAA because he wasn't hitting. 150 average. Julio Abreu is still here. Christian Campbell, I think, has been pretty good though. His average has come down to a 273, but that's good enough to keep you in the roster, keep you on the team. Do I want to play the Dodgers or not? I don't think so because we just played a game. So let's just sim through these and see what happens. Alex Bregman has 2 home runs. I doubt I'll get the third. And he didn't because they defeated us 6-4. We get swept by the Dodgers after losing 2 of 3 to the Yankees. We're now 18-9. I think we're somehow worse than we were last year. Okay, so we're going to hop in here. The Angels are up by 1. Triston Casas is on the mound.
Now batting Triston Casas, 1 for 3.
Facing a righty in the rain, top of the 8th, 2 outs, 2 runners on. That's a ground ball to the shortstop.
Whips it across. Third out. Boston.
And Tristan Casas isn't going to run anything out.
Well, they win
the Angels do hold on to get the 3-2 win. Cutter Crawford takes the loss. Mike Trout is player of the game. He had a triple and a double. I was playing this game the other day, and I had a play off screen, obviously, and I had a guy miss the cycle with a double, but he had 2 triples. It was the dumbest thing. Like, if I would have known he would have done all this, I would have held up on the second triple. It was his first at bat. He was my leadoff hitter. His first at bat was a triple, and then his second at bat was a triple, and then he got the rest of it.
Go-ahead run is at third. Now Trout
all right,
gets a chance to hit.
2 outs now. Runners at the corners. Chris Bubich pitching to Mike Trout. He is getting tired.
Just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
There's a strike. In the dirt, blocked.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Miller.
Campbell can't scoop that. The runner advancing doesn't really mean a whole lot in this situation. It eliminates a force out spot, but Bubich gets the strikeout, so it really didn't matter. We are up by 1 here. Brash with an opportunity to close it out and end our losing streak. Ghost Runner is on second. Jahmai Jones is a player that I have never heard of. It's possible that he is a rookie.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Runner on second elects not to run. I don't know who it is. Is it Joe Adele, maybe?
Second, and that is downstairs.
That one is low.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And the runner stays
we
where
will
he
get him
is.
on the drop third strike.
And next for the Angels,
Logan O'Hoppe up now. Hoppe's dangerous. He's got a good bat, and that is going to tie it up, maybe. Brady's got a big arm.
The tag, and he's safe.
Safe at home. We were a tad off on the throw.
Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through.
Brash will blow this save here in the.
He doesn't try to do too much.
Man, the Ghost Runner is.
Close, but called a ball.
Oh my gosh, that's a ball, really?
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he went around.
I don't know if he went around or not, but I deserve a strike after that.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
The Ghost Runner is so hard, man, because if you're up by only one, you have got to be perfect that inning to keep him from scoring.
And a miss struck him out.
Especially if it's someone with a lot of speed.
They'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming.
Because 2 sac flies gets them in.
What the pitch is, and if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider.
Or a ground ball to the wrong spot.
Tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine, and that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first.
Another drop third strike, but we handle it. In the 10th inning, with the game tied, Matt Brash is still pitching.
Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go.
Not a save opportunity anymore, just to finish the win.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering misses.
I don't know if Mike Trout's playing today, but if he's the next man up if we get Miller out.
Swing and a chopper. Casas steps on first for the out.
If Trout's coming up, I'm walking him, just so you know. It is Mike Trout. He is 0 for 3 with 2 walks today.
Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yes, I'm intentionally walking Mike Trout. I don't know who's batting in the cleanup spot.
With this next batter, but I totally
Taylor Ward,
understand
who
going
hits
with the
lefties a lot
intensity
better than he does
in that
righties.
spot.
I'm
Just
taking
too
the.
dangerous at the plate right
I
now.
will take the
As
bat
it
out of
goes
Mike
on,
Trout's
gives you
hands,
options defensively to get an out.
especially because it gives me the double play opportunity.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a count 1-2. In there, sets him
We
down
strike
on
him out.
strikes.
Let's go.
Now only 1 out remaining. Jorge Soler up at the
Jorge
plate.
Soler.
Down to their final out, but an
Soler's got a
opportunity
lot of
to
power.
deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And ball 1.
But he has got an average under 100 in runners in scoring position this season, so not real clutch. Campbell gets there, tosses it to first. Red Sox
And the Red Sox
win.
hold on to win a
Finally.
nail-biter.
So after blowing the save, Brash manages to turn it around and get the win. Marcelo Mayer 3 for 5 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Wasn't a grand slam, was it? Those were his first 4 RBIs. And that was his first home run. So Detmers went 3 innings, gave up 5 runs. Austin Adams came in, held it down after that. Alex Lane gave up 1. Bubic blew the save, although didn't give up any earned runs. Oh, that must have been Lang's. And then Brash blew the save but got the win. I don't guess he technically gets the... Alright. I could have looked at the scoring summary. That would have told me if that was a grand slam or not. So we snap a 6-game losing streak with an 8-7 win over the Angels. So we find out Jack Kutch, whatever. $57 overall. We're again at 22, so we're not scouting any of these. I may scout this guy, Lincoln Ackerman, because his current rank is 16. More than likely, that means he'll not be around, because usually, unless it's like the Yes, I'm going to stop simulating just because I think I accidentally hit sim season. I don't want that. Score tied, 2 runners on base in the 8th. We've just been very, very average this season. Our pitchers are striking out a lot of people. We're not stealing a lot of bases. Not scoring. That's our problem. Is our offense is just not good. We're 11th in home runs, but 24th in runs.
The catcher for the Red Sox,
those two things don't go together very well. Connor Wong has not been very good.
This one high in the air to left center.
And that's a fly out to end the 8th inning.
Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, that was uneventful. And the Athletics walk it off with an RBI double by Shea Langeliers. Jonah Bride, who plays for the Athletics now. Dory Moretta takes the loss. That's happened several times. When we get to the end of the month, we'll reevaluate and see where everything's at. But score tied, 2 runners on base, top of the ninth, tied at 1, 2 outs. Jarren Duran evidently pinch hitting, so he got the day off. We are now 8th in home runs, 22nd in runs. Our pitchers have been pretty good. We're 10th in ERA, 3rd in strikeouts. But yeah, our offense is just not getting it done.
Jarren Duran.
Duran hits one back up the middle.
Into center field. Runner around third. He'll score
And he
easily.
takes.
And it's an RBI
He gets the go-ahead single.
They take the lead. First and second.
Abraham Toro up now.
Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. Hitting the
Former
air out to
Athletics.
center
Abraham
field.
Toro.
And that'll do it. So 1 run in
But
the
Jarren
inning
Duran
on this
pinch
base.
hits and does what we need him to do. Matt Brash has already given up a base runner here.
0 for 3 in this.
We'll look at everything. If he's not getting it done as the closer, we'll
Misses
see if
inside.
someone else can.
It's one
I mean,
to go.
Alex Lang is right there. I don't know how he's pitched, but he was a closer most of his career. I just can't locate anything with him.
Isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect.
That is not a
to
good
swing.
location either. It's a cutter right down the freaking middle.
Bottom 9. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike
That is
pitch.
going to be a
You'll see
long
another.
fly ball.
Strike 3.
Strikes out J.J. Bleday
And that's the first
to
out.
get to
Just a
the
great slider
Athletics
right
leadoff
there.
hitter,
I think
who is
the
going to
key
be
for pitchers
Isaiah
and
Kiner
what hitters
Falefa.
don't want to see
All right.
is if a pitcher misses
Kind of
with
an
that
athletics
pitch,
player.
that he misses off the edge of the strike zone.
You know,
rather than
Kiner
in the
Falefa is the
middle
ultimate
of the
utility
strike
man.
zone.
If you
And
thought
right there,
David Fry was good at
excellent
positions he can
execution,
play,
and it finished
Falefa
up
can
in the
play
right
everything
spot.
other than
Breaking
pitch.
ball drops in for a strike.
He
That's a great
used
take
to be
right
a
there. Even though it's a strike with the
he
situation
came up in the
first
Rangers
base, you wanna
organization,
keep the ball off
was
the
a prospect
ground,
with
and you
them
swing at that pitch, most likely
as
roll
a
into a double play.
second baseman, I think.
That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2.
Or he was a middle infielder. I don't know if he came up as a second baseman or a
Got him
shortstop.
swinging for the K.
But he was kind of position locked because that was when Rougned Odor and Elvis Andrus were there.
To get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great
He's locked
location
behind
by any
them,
means. That's typically
and
a
then
spot that hitters can handle,
he ends up
so
playing
it's a
catcher
little
because
bit
they found
just
out that he was a
enough of
catcher
that
in
action.
he was a catcher before in
Swings and misses.
the minors.
That is strike
And
2.
he can also play on the outfield, so yeah, he can do everything.
Got him.
And we
that's
get the win.
ball
Brash
game.
manages to close it
And your
down.
final
Well,
score.
we managed to close it down with Brash. Dari Moretta actually gets a win. Inning and a third, didn't give up any runs. We'll take it. Brash gets the save, struck out the side, sorta. Connor Wong went 3 for 4. That's good. That's very, very good to see. We got the other. Duran batted for Christian Campbell, and Yoshida batted for Marcelo Mayer, who was 0 for 4. Campbell was 2 for 4. I don't know why Duran pinch hit for him, but whatever. Devers got the other RBI. So, there you go. Got us a little win there. Love to see it. We had 12 hits and only managed 2 runs. We are 21 and 22. Marlins beat us 7-6. Connor Wong can't get it done. I'm not gonna get into. Miami is 20 and 26. It's currently got this and has won the series against us here. Lincoln Ackerman looks like he may not be bad. I'm gonna scout a catcher. I'm kind of just BPA at this point. I probably won't do anything, but We'll try. Big spot here for Triston Casas.
2 outs, bases full. Triston Casas.
He's had a pretty good year, batting .278. That's about what I need from him.
On the ground, right side.
That's not going to do it.
Tosses to first, out to escape a base.
Yeah, kind of what I figured.
I don't care
We
if
do
you're
get the
top
win,
team
though.
or you're a middle
Abreu
of the pack team.
RBI double, Rafaela
Everybody
RBI
wants to be
double, and Duran an
dominant
RBI
at
single.
all.
So, here you go. Brash gets the player of the game, gets his 12th save. So he may be coming around the mountain when he comes. But like I said, we'll reevaluate everything at the end of the month. I'll let him get out of this on his own. He did not. Actually, that went into extras, apparently. And Wong has evidently stepped it up. He didn't get his home run, though, because it was 5-1 when we were going to jump in. Okay, so we take 2 of 3 from Seattle. That's good. We've won against Arizona so far. We are hovering right around the 500 mark. That's not great. So Navarro is looking like is the 22nd ranked player on our board. Pretty decent potential. That's a guy that I'd definitely take. Henry Kobayashi over here. Doesn't look terrible. Let me scout Sean Sousa here. Well, Sean Philip Sousa. Joaquin Sanchez looks like he could be a really solid player if he hits the upper end of his potential. That's really solid numbers. I mean, everything. If I get a shortstop that's got 80s for every major offensive category, and if he hits his potential for everything, 80 for all the offensive categories, 80s in the defensive categories, and then has a 99 speed and 89 stealing, yeah, I'll take that. Actually, that's probably about David Hamilton, honestly. Well, maybe a little bit better. So this game is going to be Tanner Huck versus Brandon Pfaadt. Huck has been very good. He's 6-3, ERA under 2.5, and yeah, not there. He wasn't. Okay, we're going to come in and try it. Duran is a single away from the cycle. He's very fast, so this may be relatively easy. If they intentionally walk him, I'm going to be very upset, especially since it's the Astros. I will wait for the next time we play the Astros, and I will hit somebody.
Jarren Duran with a
Oh,
real
stop
shot
it.
at history here. Just a single shy of the cycle. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth.
There's 2 outs, or I
It's
would
gonna be on the
seriously
bullpen
consider
to hold
bunting.
this lead.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying.
No, I'm not going to.
Grabs it right up against.
I was serious. I was going to camp on first. If it would have, it needed to be about 2 feet higher. Oh, since we already jumped in, I might as well come in and finish. Oh, I'm player locking is Duran. Oh, I should have read that. I don't like this. Please don't go to me.
Hit on the ground to short. Meyer.
Okay, good.
Throw to first. Ball game.
I don't like this angle. I can't see.
Even this series up at a game apiece.
So we don't get the single.
Final here today.
Marcelo Mayer got a 3-run homer. Toro hit a homer.
For Chris
And Duran
Singleton
obviously
our
had
entire
one.
Outstanding crew here at MLB The
Kittredge
Show.
gets the
I'm
win.
John Sciambi
Brash
saying
gets his 13th
so
save. It's hard to really tell. Marcelo Mayer looks like he's adjusting to the big leagues pretty well. Brennan Bernardino has been hurt a lot. Okay, Lang gets out of that. We take 2 of 3 from Houston. Oh my gosh, he's a single away from the cycle again. Are we losing? I hope not, because I don't want to have to. I don't want to be down and have to just sit on an extra base hit. I will though.
Good evening to those joining us.
Not like it's the World Series. No, we're up 6-0. Okay.
I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. You're just in time. Jarren Duran with a real shot at history here. Just a single shy of the cycle.
That was.
And he lays down a ball.
Ooh, actually, that might get it.
Pick it up with the bare hand. No.
Is it fair?
Safe at first.
Are they going to rule it a base hit or an error?
Some history and what a game he's had.
We did it.
Hit for the cycle, so you know what this
Jarren
is.
Duran
It's a really cool
hits
thing to accomplish,
for the
especially when your
cycle.
team gets the W.
We did it in the
And one thing that
cheesiest
gets
way
lost in
possible.
this is that you
That was
have
a
at least
really
4
good
hits
bunt.
in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that.
I
in the
think
course
even
of their
if
career.
Moncada played it right,
After
I think
4
we
wins
still
in a
would have
row,
got
you
it.
Start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum.
Christian Campbell got a
that
3-run
just takes
homer.
on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up
2
with the
home
big
runs
hit,
for
who's gonna
Campbell.
come out of the
Duran
bullpen
hits
and
for the
get big
cycle.
outs, but it's a
Huck
good feeling,
gets
and you wanna
a
extend
really,
it.
really good
Nothing
start.
final in
7
this
innings,
one.
4 hits,
For
9
Chris
strikeouts,
Singleton
2
and our
walks.
entire
We get a
outstanding
9-0
crew here
win
at MLB
against
The Show.
the
I'm John Shambi.
Colorado
We'll see you
Rockies.
soon.
Chris Paddock, I believe he's a former Red Sox. No, I don't think he is. I think he's a former Twin. So the Rockies making moves to improve their pitching staff. Okay, I said I was... Okay, that does actually finish the month. So we will... see what the White Sox are interested in offering us. Corey Lee for Dari Moreta. Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, you want to send me Kyle Teal back? Then we'll talk. I just don't need him. What am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, I'm good. Oh wait, it's no, cancel. Advanced day. We'll set our scouting assignments. Oh, no, he's dropping to not ranked. Okay, well, we'll change that. I don't want him then if he's not going to be ranked. And there look like some really good offensive players at the top of this draft. Man! Oh, to have a high draft pick. Well, we're going to scout him anyway. Okay. We lose 6-0 in Colorado, so they get theirs back. We had won 4 in a row. We beat Houston in 3. We beat Colorado in 3. Beat Seattle in 3. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We win 11 games and we lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we go 11 and 14 over the month of May. Probably a little bit better than our April. We are sitting at right at 500. I forgot that I put Dari Moreta on the trade block. Okay, so now that that month is over, let's go look at our players here. So Garrett Crochet is now 3-4 with a 2.77 ERA. So he's got his ERA down, and he is continuing to go up in overall. He's got 1 more year on his contract. As soon as contract extensions come up, I'm going to extend him. Huck has been good in his recent games, and he is 7-4 with a 2.53 ERA. He's looking for a new contract. Crawford's overall is going up, but I don't think he's been great this year. Nope. Hurts, who he just recently called up, has not been great. Detmers is not been great. What's Whitlock done in AAA? He's 2-2 with a 3.92 ERA. It may be time to move Brayan Bello up and send one of these two down. Has Walker Buehler been... He's been okay. Herman Marquez has been very good in AAA. Luis Rodriguez, this is, of course, his first year. And he's 3-4 with a 3.63 ERA. So he's adjusting pretty well to professional hitters. How many games has Zach Penrod started? 0. He's just in the bullpen, but he's been good. And then we've got these three guys, of course, chilling in single A. All single A does is just improve their stats. So with them being in the 50s and all three being 18, Vujic has been pretty good. Moreta is going down in overall. He had a series of games here where he didn't give up anything, and then gave up 5 earned runs in 1 inning against Houston, and 2 in 1 inning against Colorado. So I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss with him. Kittredge has been good. Slayton's been good. Sewald has been. That's pretty good. What is his? Like I said, ERA for bullpen guys is not showing. What's his opponent batting average? It's not going to show me that. Okay. Austin Adams. Recent games, he's kind of struggling. Brash, let's look at him. 14 saves and 6 blown saves. That's tough. How's Alex Ling been doing? He has 2 blown saves, 9 holds. Brash's overall is actively going down. Maybe we look to move. What is Bubic's clutch rating? Not great. It would either be Slayton. It would either be Slayton or Lang that took over as the catcher if we were to take out. His pitching clutch is actually really bad. I don't know why he's a closer. Okay, let's make that change, actually. We'll let Lang be the closer. See how it goes. And I do think I am going to make a move and send DJ Hertz down and call Brayan Bello up. Because he's not been very good. Yeah. And Bello has been very good in. Yes. Okay. So his overall is a little bit lower than everybody else's, but I think it's worthwhile. I'm rewarding his good play. Connor Wong's overall has gone up, but his overall has gone down. He's hitting better than he was before. I don't see him hitting those numbers that he had for his career. Salas is actively getting better. He's still only 19, so he's just not hitting, man. Casas is up to a 277. those numbers for him, I'm perfectly okay with. You look at his career. Actually, 277 would be a career year for him, batting average wise. I think he's probably on pace to have a career year. So I'm good with that. Bregman, his overall is getting better. His power versus lefties is going down, which is unfortunate, but he's not having as good of a year as he has in the past. Campbell's in a bit of a cold streak, but his overall's gotten better. He's just kind of having like an every 3 games type of thing. He's no hits there. Went 3 for 5, 1 for 3, then 0 for 4, 0 for 4, a 1 for 5, and then a 1 for 3, then an 0 for 4, then a 2 for 5, and an 0 for 4. Yeah, the crazy thing about baseball is if you just look at in a micro scale here, 1 for 3 in one game doesn't seem like it's that good. But if you have a 333 average over a season, that's really good. So you just go 1 for 3 every game. That's not bad. Devers has picked up the pace quite a bit. His power versus lefties is at a +5 now. That's awesome. He's at a 91. He is one of the faces of our franchise, so we need him to be productive. It's been 4 games since he hit a home, or 3 games since he hit a home run. He's not hitting home runs super consistently, but against lefties, he's not going to do much. Fry's going up in overall. That's good. Abraham Toro is just kind of a guy that's on the roster. Mayer's in a cold spell, but he's getting better. I'm okay with what he's doing. Duran is on a hot streak. His overall is getting better, but he's not hitting lefties very well apparently. But he's left-handed, so I'm not that worried about it. Yoshida is getting worse. Roman Anthony's in a hot streak in AAA. Consistently batting .250. I think sending him down was a good call. Rafaela getting worse is not ideal. He's not having a good year at all. Abreu still can't hit lefties. So that's about where we stand as far as our top prospects go. I mean, Anthony still is. Mayer and I know Campbell's kind of used up that aspect of it. Mayer may still be considered a prospect. I don't know. Salas is here. We've looked at. And then of course our pitchers, Rodriguez, Lynn, Ramo, and Haw. Let me look at the prospect rankings here. So yeah, Ramo's number 5. Rodriguez is at 7. Rowan Anthony, I think, has lost his prospect status. He was in the majors too long. Haw is at 12. Mayer's still at 25 as a prospect, but he's made his debut. He's staying here. Salas is at 45. He's just not. He's getting better, I guess, just because he's getting older. He's still not hitting. Yeah, nobody else on the list. Marlins and White Sox got some decent players up here. But I do think that's where we're going to end the episode off. Let me look at the wild card standings. We are a game and a half back of the wild card. I think that's basically what we can hope for now. We're 12 and a half back of the Yankees. I don't really know what our answer is. I mean, there's Braxton Garrett is here. I don't really think getting better pitching is the answer. It's an offensive problem. I don't think a Salvador Perez rental is the solution either. Obviously, we're still trying to get Dauri Moreta out of here. Thairo Estrada, I don't think helps. I mean, I've seen Jock Peterson have some really good years in sim. Okay, so we can see now teams that are interested in Moreta. We've got the Braves, the Giants, and the Athletics. So let's go to those three teams. Actually, let's also look at the. Is there anybody here that would be worth picking up? Yeah, no. Okay. I also wanted to look at the completed transactions to see. Tigers traded Tyler Holton to the Cardinals for a shortstop. Giants get Garrett Mitchell from the Brewers. Rangers got Eli Morgan from the Cubs. Phillies get Derek Hill from the Braves. That seems like a lot for him, but the Brewers got Ryan Walker from the Reds. That's a pretty big deal. We may have already seen that. I don't know. Denzel Clark goes to the Tigers for Jake Miller. J.P. Crawford goes to the Orioles. And then, yeah, there's our trades. Nick Lodolo is with the Phillies now. And the Rays got Robert Suarez from the Padres. So who's closing games for the Padres? Nobody? A rookie with a 69 overall. Y'all seem like a team that could use a closer. Okay. Yeah, I can see why they're interested in Moreta. As far as players go, I don't think they're going to have anybody that. I mean, getting Elliot Ramos would be cool, but he's really not hitting that much this year. And he can't hit. Actually, he would be a pretty nice addition to us because we can't hit lefties either. Jung-Hoo Lee. Okay. So let's go look at the. I doubt the Athletics will have anything that I want. I mean, beyond their top guys, like, yeah, sure, I'd take Mason Miller, and I'm not saying necessarily that the A's won't be stupid enough to trade him because they do stuff like that. I mean, Tyler Soderstrom is basically just a worse version of Tristan Casas at this point. That can catch as well. And you could get Esteury Ruiz. That would kind of be a. That's kind of funny. That's funny because they added the picture in because he got traded to the Dodgers at the beginning of the season, or the A's waived him, and he's with the Dodgers now, one of the two. And so his picture's in the Dodgers uniform, but if you look at his MLB stats on this, he's never played for the Dodgers. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so they don't have really anything that I'd be interested in. As far as the Braves go, Jared Kelnick or Brian De La Cruz, but I don't really want Miami Marlin castoffs. I mean, and then obviously you've got their studs. Ronald Acuna Jr. making up to $15 million a year is crazy for one of the best players in the majors. But the Braves are smart. They sign their young guys to good contracts. Like what is Michael Harris's contract? $9 million until 2032 for one of the best center fielders. I bet Austin Riley's not making. Okay, actually, Austin Riley's making a pretty good chunk of money, but even still, that's less than Rafael Devers is making. Matt Olson's making a lot, and he's getting actively worse. So I think as far as a trade would go, the Giants are really the only ones. They said they were interested in. Oh, who else is looking for relief pitching? The Rockies. They're not going to have anything I want. The Nationals. I've already made a trade with them. The A's, who we've already discussed. Not going to be. Since they already acquired. This team's a mess. So they sent Nolan Schanuel away. Taylor Ward would solve the not hitting lefties issue. So would Joe Adell, because he does do that. Yeah, I'd have to give up a pretty good bit to get him, I think. Which is reasonable. Training one of these dudes down here, which they are very interested in. just stay put. Yoshida still got another year on his deal. I kind of want to move him because he's getting worse. See, this is where I kind of would look at a. See, they do Esteury Ruiz for basically Dari Moreta taking Masataka Yoshida's contract because they don't need a left fielder. They need play, but. Simeon is down to a 77. Which, I mean, is fair if you've watched the Rangers in real life this year. I'm going to add Yoshida to the trade block, and then that's how we'll... That's how we'll end the episode. So yeah, next episode we'll get one of these games in here somewhere. I don't know, maybe we'll play the... Oh, we'll do that one. We'll play... There you go. We'll play Brayan Bellows' first start of the season. And that'll give us a nice little game to play. But, yeah. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. This is Friar Chuck saying bye-bye.